Right then, we are getting underway. Welcome everybody to European Formula Racing, and we are at, well, we're at Australia, and it's gold tier for round number 3, Melbourne, Australia. I'll give you the standings and that in a quick thing. Actually, I'll give you the race results first from, well, what's going on there? Saudi, in a second. Sorry, I was just sorting something out. Race results for gold from last week at Saudi. C110 won the race. Second was Andrea with the fastest lap. Third was Dark. Fourth was Allied. Fifth was Ericsson. Sixth was BQ. Seventh was Waldo. Eighth was Sugar. And ninth was Albini. DNS, Rivago, Shaqiri, Harry, Elite and Navadi all did not finish. Pole position also for Andrea as well. Right then, drivers' standings and constructors' standings. We'll quickly go through. C110, defending champion, is with 60 points lead to championships. Second is Dark with 32. Third is Andrea with 26. 4 is Ball Beast with 25. He missed last week, that's why he's dropped all the way down to 4. 5 is Allied with 25. Quadro also missed last week. He's in 6th. He's also dropped down to 6th with 23. Biney in 7 with 22. CVT in 8 with 19. Ericsson in 9 with 16. Holler in 10th with 16. BQ in 11th with 14. Lucky 2 in 12 with 12. Waldo in 13 with 12. Sugar in 14 with 10. Harry in 15 with 8. James in 16 with 5. And Rabago, Shaqiri, Navadi, Elite, Frisdy, Veloce, XIX, and Jason and Baltic all yet to score championship points. Yes, the Ferraris are back, but they paid the price in the constructors because now Mercedes lead the constructors with 76 points. Ferrari is second with 48. Aston Martin are third with 47. Williams are 4 with 42. 5 is Red Bull with 32. Haas in 6th with 31. Alpine in 7th with 26, Alfa Romeo in 8th with 23, Tari and with McLaren yet to score a championship point. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a wet race at, a wet race or anything this week so far. 4 races we've done all together in all leagues, and it's been dry in every single one, so calling for a wet weekend on Saturday and Sunday then, aren't we? Rabago first car out on track. We have 13 cars, so everyone that finishes will score championship points. Ferrari has already spun at turn 1, so welcome back Ferraris. Be careful coming out the pits here. Strategy, I believe around here, is a medium hard or a soft hard, or a hard soft, or a hard medium. I'm not sure you can do a one stop with soft medium here. I don't think you can on the new manager game, but you can't on this game. So quality was in silver was an 18-1. You probably might see a low, I don't know if you'll see a 16. You might see a low 17 though. We'll see. CVT, did he have a quali ban? I think he might have done. Yes, I think he did get a quali ban from actually, did he get a quali ban from Saudi? Or did he not serve it last week? He wasn't here. It might have been that actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, so CVT had a quali ban. So it'll be starting at back. Right, so then Rabago will be the first car to set a lap time. Let's go on board with him. Maybe turn that down, shall we? Didn't even attempt to make that. What was the whole point of that? Makes no sense whatsoever. Lucky to post first lap time 18.4. It makes no sense whatsoever doing that. Okay. Borderline track limits that is as well. There's Harry, 19.3 into P2. Red Bull, that Navali, just saying a lap time it is. I was trying to get to a fast one, but I couldn't. 28.1, obviously that wasn't the fastest lap. Ericsson's about to cross the line, so is his teammate. His teammate just started a lap time, the Ferrari's about to cross the line. And that is Quadro into P4 now with a 124.4, Ericsson with a 118.553. Trying to see which car that was. It was an Aston Martin, but it's not a lap ball beast. I believe that's the next car set lap time. Final corner. P3, 118.6 for Ball Beast. Haas is, I believe, is Lucky Do Boxing. Aston Martin of Albini is the next car set lap time. Pole position so far, 118.3, provisional pole for Albini, but I'd say we will be seeing in the 17s, I would expect. C1 Turner's about to cross the line, final 2 corners. Like I said, in silver we said an 18.1 was on pole, so you would expect them to be at least a 17.5 minimum. In here, so there you go, C110, 117.7. That's 12 minutes to go, so that can easily drop down another 3 or 4 tenths. Another lap to be taken. So I think he's starting his hot lap now. So it's Ram, Ferrari, of course, he's still on that lap. So we will start board here. Go there. How the hell was that not invalidated? That is a wow. Okay, oh, crashed out, Rabago, final corner. He ain't going to be the first one to crash out there either. We've seen 2 in silver crash there, and we've just seen someone else crash there now. You'll see that a lot this week as well. This is a dodgy right-hander that it seems to be like you need to clip it, not quite touch it, but you need to be right as close as you can without touching the inside curve, and he's lost a lot of time there now. Clarence also made a mistake of Rem, and that was Quadro Boxing. I think Rem's also backed out of that lap as well. Has he backed out, or is he... Yeah, the nice wiggle woggle though through sector 2. Surprised if he's still going for this lap or if he's actually going to go for another hot lap. 63%, he's probably now with just enough battery. Oh, well, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead, but wow, okay. You've got new front wing, please, and that's going to be another nice, complete out lap. Oh well, yeah, it's going to be a whole lap of no front wing for him. Shikari's just going to cross the line in a second. He's invalidated though, so that's not going to count either, so... This track, I mean, if you don't practice it, is one of those fiddly ones. About 3 or 4 corners that will try and kill you here. But the current problem is with this game, you need to practice on it. A lot of people don't like it enough to play on it every day. So, well, at least a couple times a week. Yeah, on Wednesday, I died on this right-hander. I basically clipped too much of the outside curb and died right. Be careful on that curb. Liam quite well. Shaqiri lost that a lot, really. Touched that curb way too much. Wasn't too bad on the softs, wasn't too bad on the hards. It seemed to went on the mediums, which was the interesting bit. Too wide, that's going to lost a lot of time. Oh, he's touched the grass. Got to be careful on the outside there. Going to be then, it's going to be in the 20s, isn't it? It is, 120.2. Shikari, old tyres though, 2 lap old. Navadi's going around into third sector, he's in 10th at the moment, no lap time. Oh no, with a 128, sorry, yeah, with not really lap time, him. Quadro and Rem haven't really posted lap times yet. I mean, we know Shikari can go a lot better than that as well. Across the line for Navadi, P5, 118.593. Next car across the line will be a Ferrari, but it's on an outlap, which is Quadro Haas. Or that lucky do, I believe. Final corner, it is, but he's on not on a lap. The other Ferrari's there, so it's Aston Martin of Albini, maybe? Not Albini, but Albini is on a lap. But his teammate in the P7 at the moment, Allied. Line, but made a mistake in the first sector. Does improve though to P3, 118.387. So far as a 2 and a 3 for Aston Martin. He's just spun at turn 2, and watch out, everybody come for turn 2, and he might get disqualified here because there's a Merc coming as well. He's got lucky. You know what this game's like. He likes to just throw people out of races just for the fun of it. Albini coming across the line, he's also up on his time by 2/10, but stays in P2, 18.119. Full Beast and Quadro are both coming. Full Beast is also up in his time, so it's Quadro, no surprise. Should be about 5 seconds, well, probably 6 seconds, 6 seconds faster, yeah. Should be, and he is. Just under 118.510, P5 for Quadro. The other Ferrari's coming into the third sector, well, through the third sector now. Going out the way for someone. Both those Astons that are actually on outlap, in laps now, but someone's just binned it, and it's an Aston Martin. Oh, a final corner, and that is Full Beast out of qualifying, and he's best going to qualify. He's in 8th position, but you've got to think that is not going to happen. Also, that is Allied, lost it at the chicane as well. Quadro's on in lap. Albini has just done their lap, so Rem is on a lap. You've got to be so careful going out that final corner. Too much power, all the power throttle down too early, and you'll just be flying to the wall. So far we've seen Rabago crash out there, we've also seen Bulbies crash out there, we've seen Rems hit the wall there, and Rems is the only one so far to hit that wall that survived. Too much of that curve, I think, there, but he's going to be thingy. Veloccio's just joined the session, so he's here. And that is Rem with a 19.6. I did call Bulbies when I come over from the F1 Manager game. But you better crash now. Like, I've had to come over to the to do the comms. And there you go. He goes, "Are you happy?" And I go, "Yeah, there you go." So Harry's just about to start his hot lap. He's the co-commentator on Silver Races. Oh, and as I say that, he's made a big mistake there. That lap done. He ain't going to improve now. So really, I don't think either one of these are actually improving. Havardi needs to go back out of his lap as well. So yeah, so both Navardi and Harry are both back out of their laps. And Rem is going in the pits, I believe. I don't think he's going for another. Oh, so I think someone's crashed. Harry's gone. Harry's dead. Well, if this is the case of the race, mate, we ain't looking very good. 3 people dead out of 4 in pretty much what? Less than 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, less than 10 minutes, like 5 minutes. Anybody want to shout safety car? Like 5 times. Right, they've already got to start a lap on the Red Bull, in the Red Bull. Ooh, and he's made another mistake, and that is probably not going to be another lap he's not going to do. He's going to probably try and do it, but he ain't going to be an 18.5 with that. Out laps for Shaqiri, just left pits. Loche has also left the pit lane. There's not anyone else that's on laps apart from, well, no one else is actually on lap apart from Navardi, but Navardi made a massive mistake at turn 2, so yeah, 1.2 seconds down. He's not going to improve here. I don't think. Oh, has he got enough fuel to go again? Problem is he's on 1 lap of tyres already. It'll be 2 laps by the time he starts the next hot lap. I don't think he's going to improve. Even if he tries to set a next lap time on those tyres, he's not going to make it faster. Out on track, Albini, Allied, Woodrow, Ericsson have all left the pit lane. C110's not left the pit lane yet though. He's got another 30 seconds before he's even got to touch the button. The cars left in the pits are Rem, Lucky Do and C110. Navardi's qualifying is done. The best he can qualify is 7th. He's going to be the first next car to set lap time. Well, it's going to be Veloce, so we'll run up with him if we can get through the first 2 corners. Like validating, that seems to be where people seem to invalidate around here. He's in the wall, he's not dead, but he's in the wall. He's extremely lucky. I don't think he's got damage there either. Didn't show he had damage, so that's a very interesting one. Shaqiri is the next car to be on a lap, I believe. That and Allied has just started his hot lap, and so's Albini. Blood's just got to be careful now. There you go, he's got the way nicely even. The problem when you join a session late or forget that in the session, it's warming up. Aston is gone, it's going into second sector. Shaqiri sets to 19.516 into P10. Rem's on a lap now as well. I don't know which one that was at Crispan. It was Albini. Allied invalidated and he's not going to get another run. So his qualifying is done, so is Albini's. So next car will it be Quadro? Yep. Going around the final 2 corners. He's 1.5 tenths up. He would jump above Lucky Do, but Lucky Do is on a lap now. Might be the fact that C110 doesn't need to improve here. He might just have pole because of that. Ericsson spun the final corner, so that's his qualifying done as well. Quadro goes to the 3rd with a 1 for 18.311. Navadi's AI card is running around, so thanks for that. Things. Lucky Do is invalidated. Here's lap time, so he's not going to prove. Rem is on a lap, and so is C110. Whoever the avatar he is needs to get out of the way of the Merc. I don't know whether he's blocked them or not, but that looked a very long time there. 119.357 for Rem. P9. Oh, that Rem, even I beat that. C110 crossed the line, improved by 7 100s and goes to a 17.695. He has his pole position. Remember though, no points for pole. I said a 17.5 for pole and it's a 17.6, so watch out. Right, pole position for C110. Albini then second, third is Quadro, 4 is Allied, 5 is Lucky, 6 is Ericsson, 7 is Navadi, 8 is Bulbies that crashed out in the final corner, Rem in 9, also crashed on the final corner but stayed live. Harry crashed at, I think it's turn 5 into turn 6. I'll do the rest in a minute. There's 2 more people that crashed out on the final corner there as well, so anybody want to shout for a final corner crash? Yeah, so Rem crashed and Harry crashed at, I think it was turn 5, I think it was in turn 6. Shaqiri posted into 11th with a 19.5. Veloce crashed at turn 5 and 6. And then CBT had a qualifying ban, and Herbago had a crash at the final corner. So 4 people spun at the final corner. I think Ericsson did as well. So top 8 separated by 9 tenths, but you would expect a Bull Beast to be in the top 2 as well, though. So I've got a funny feeling there is about 8 or 9 tenths separate the top 9. Well, top 8, sorry. Well, less than that. So we'll see. 5-minute break though, so we should be going around about 18, 27, 28, something like that. Right then, so at the moment, C110, Albini, Quadro, Allied, Lucky Do, Ericsson are all on mediums in the top 6. Navadi and Ericsson, sorry, I've just moved to hards. And so is Navadi, Ballbeast on mediums, so is Rem, so is Harry. Shikari's on softs. Good luck with that, mate. Another track that is medium hards. Really, Veloce is on mediums, CBT's on mediums, and Rabago's on mediums as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a track for softs again. But I suspect somebody to do it though. This year's pretty much got to the point where softs are no good on near enough every track. They just overheat too much and they end up being just too slow. Remember though, formation lap is on and it's on immersive. As we have finally found, it's actually working now. It doesn't work on PC, but it works on PlayStation and Xbox. So, yeah. That's another reason we don't go to cross-platform for. Precisely that. There's still glitches on that, and there's still glitches on the FPS. Alright, so Rem's just moved to softs. Interesting call there from them too. We'll find out what everybody's on exactly in a second as we do the formation lap, and we'll see what tyres everybody's picked. I'm surprised people are starting on softs though. If you are going to use the softs, you want to use them at the end of the stint when you've got no fuel in the car. Or less fuel in the car. I'll give you the strategies in a second when it comes up. It will show. There you go. Medium hard or a soft medium hard. It's 2 strategy calls. You can do a soft hard, but it's another one of those ones where I would start on the hards. I wouldn't start on the softs. There you go. So the top 5 all on mediums. Then Ericsson and Navadi done what I did on Wednesday, starting on the hard tyres. Oh, actually, sorry, top 4 is on the top 5's on mediums. Sorry, and then you got 6 and 7 on hards. Ballbeast on mediums and 8, and then Rem in 9s on softs, Harry in 10s on mediums, and Shikari in 11s on softs. Mediums for Veloce and CBT on hards, and Harabaga on mediums. So the only thing this is if there's a safety car, those softs will be perfect. So it's all down to whether there's an early safety car. But really, if it's a safety car, lap 1, 2 or 3, it's pretty much doesn't really matter what tyre you're on. If it's like 7 or 8, then it's going to be hard to the end. But 29 laps is pretty much, I think I did it because I did 13 laps on mediums, 4 and 16 on hards, I think it was. Around that area. Trying to follow 2 corners before we get ready to go. We've also found out that it doesn't matter where once you warm your tyres and get to the grid, your tyres will stay at perfect temperature, no matter if it's that you have to wait for people or not. But Shikari is going to have stone cold tyres because he has been disqualified, and that was before they got to the grid. We're also about to find out who got the pits, going in the pits, not pits, go to their actual box, starting slot correctly, and Quadro didn't. If they get disqualified now, it's because they didn't get in their box properly. Or this square or starting grid or whatever. Not a Rem. So they're going to have poor starts. Well, poor compared to anyone that gets green or purple. And look at that camera view. What is that? The only way I can do it is if I ride on board with P1. Because that's our broadcast view and that's P1. 4 lights, 5 lights, and season 6 round number 3 at Australia is underway. And C110 gets an okay start. He does hold on to P1 though. Lucky Do has gone up as well, so is Ericsson, so is Navadi. Allied has gone down a position, and there is contact at the back. There is a Red Bull off track, and I'm trying to see who it is, it's Navadi, and that's the only problem this game. You can't get turn 1 very well. There is an Alpine in the wall. Veloce is out of the race, and that could be a safety car already. It's a safety car, virtual one. That's the thing I don't like about this game. I can't get turn 1 unless I get on board with like literally the cars. Right, so who's got illegal overtakes here? Because Allied's having to slow right down as well. It seems to got away okay, so that's sorted. Right then, so virtual safety car is out. Veloce is out of the race. Not too sure what happened. Positions gained. Top 3 stay the same. P4, Lucky Duo in 4 is up 1. Ericsson in 5 is up 1. Harry in 6 is up 4. Navadi, Bullbeast, Rem, and are all stays the same. Sorry, they're staying 7, 8, and 9. Shikari is up 1 place in 10. Allied in 11 is down 7. Ravago in 12 is up 2. And CBT stays in 13. We're back underway. The only person that's actually close to somebody is this one here. Bit of a train here. And that is the soft runner of Rem on the outside of Navadi on those hards, and he's up to P8, and Navadi is now 9. Navadi's having a look though, but he's not going to be able to make a move here. The Avatari behind him has just punted him. So that is Shikari, I think, is going to get a penalty for that. I think that was Shikari, it was. I don't know if he's got damage, but he is definitely going to get a penalty for that. Navadi is around and he's back underway, but he's in 13th position. Xtreme had a view of that, but I didn't have a perfect view of that, so really Navani will need to have his view of that, really. Right, we're on board with the Lucky Do. He's on the back of the Aston Martin of Albini. He's lining him up as well on the outside. He's going to go for a move on the outside. On the new right-hander, that's a bit funky, and it's a bit of contact, and they both bounce off each other. They get through, and at the moment Albini holds on to that position. The only problem, you've got the car on the outside has to go a lot wider than that. So they both make the corner. You can't take it like a traditional normal corner. And he's dead. Lucky Do's gone. And it could be a safety car. Watch out, everybody. And I mean, that's not a safety car. I don't know what isn't. And it isn't a safety car. Otherwise it would have caught it by now, surely. Navadi's got to be careful. He's in the middle of the road. And Lucky Do is out. Drops it all by himself, final corner, no safety car. Wow. Allied's gone. Allied's just spun it. And that's another dodgy left-hander. He caught the inside curve. Bullbeast on the back of Harry. Oh, he's going to fight it too hard. I mean, Bullbeast is a top 2 or 3 driver in here. Bullbeast on the inside, and he's going to be in car in front as well. And he is the car in front, and Harry does give him room. And Bullbeast, oh, does get a poor exit though. Harry's going to fight straight back at him now. Oh, someone's gone. Oh, and he's just hit him. Bullbeast just hit Harry. That's going to be another one that's going to get a penalty. And also, McLaren has gone as well, of Rem. I think he's got damage as well. It does look like he's got damage. Yeah, left end plate's gone. So he is in the pits for a new front wing. Navadi, I think. Oh, Allied, sorry, is in the pits as well. And Allied's got a time penalty as well. Race isn't over. I mean, this track so far we've already seen about 4 or 5 people crash, so there's definitely going to be more chances for safety cars. Ravago's gone. Watch out and stay there. You want to stay there. He has stayed there, and you should be fine now. Watch out, the Red Bull's coming now. He's going to have damage though. Ravago's. Oh, he's just done it again. So he's got a ton of turnarounds. Take it easy on the tyres, otherwise they're boiling hot. They ain't going to be very happy. Rivaga's going to have to box as well. Got a broken wing. Broke his wing getting out of the way, so those bonds, but Albini 121.991. Albini's also on the back of Quadrover P2 and 3. As opposed to Battle Track, also Bulby's on the back of Shikari. Shikari's on a soft, so those softs will be coming close to the end of those light bulbs. That's any speed anyway. So Barga's in the pits and puts on hards. Allied's on hards as well. He boxed on those hards, and so has Rem. He's gone to mediums though. Oh, someone spun. I think that's Rivago on those hards. Yeah, you got to remember though, they're stone cold when you cut the pitch. You got to be so careful. I think he's. Oh, I think he nearly spun again then. Oh, a little twitch there from Quadro. He could be under pressure now. Oh, actually, he's going to hold on to it, I think. Maybe, I don't know, is it going to be a move or not? It's going to be a move, and it's going to be into turn 1. Got to leave exit on turn 2. He's tried to give him room, and he does. And we are back into 2 and 3 for Albini and Quadro. Very close to not leaving enough room, but he did try and give him enough room as he could. Oh, I think that is Rivago's gone, he's crashed now, and he's out of the race. Safety car, and there's no one near him. Fantastic. Safety car deployed. That's got to neutralise everybody, and that's going to be a pit stop then for Shikari. So it could be a pit stop for a few people if anyone does actually do it. He should be boxing, he has boxed. He's the only car I think that Bulby's boxed as well. Is he going to go to hards then? He could try and go hards to the end here, or he could go to another set of mediums. No, he's gone to softs. He's going to try and do a soft medium now then. CVT has boxed as well on those hards. That's an interesting call. I wouldn't have boxed. Not on hards. He's gone to mediums, which means he's going to have to box again. He can't go to the end of those. Harry's gone to hards. That's probably what I would have done if I was on mediums, gone to hards and seen how far you can go. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get to the end on those. Navali's gone to mediums. Rem is staying out. He's on 2 lap older mediums, and Allied is going to box. Okay. Everyone done their pit stops. Bulbeast is the only car that went to softs. Right. Positions changed, and so the top 4 do not have not boxed, so they will all have to box. I mean, they're not going to get to the end anyway, so if they don't box. Top 3 stay the same. Ericsson's up 2, but still has yet to box. Everyone's got to box anyway. Bulbeast in 5 is up 3. Shikari in 6 is up 5. CVT in 7 is up 6. Harry in 8 is up 2, Navali's down 2 in 9, Rem in 10 is down 1, and Allied in 11 is down 7. But if you got to do is finish, and you got guaranteed points, so yeah, good. We're just waiting for Allied to catch up, pretty much, because Rem is just around the home straight now, so he'll be caught up by the end time they get to his end of it. Just waiting for the Aston. That is in the third sector now, which probably means we're going to be going. It might be the end of this lap, but it's more likely might be the second next lap. Might call it, but it'll be a very late call now. If it calls it now, it's just about to catch up. I mean, it shouldn't call it now, and it hasn't. So we are going around for another lap. It'll be coming in next lap, though. So let's just have a look and see if people had to pit for broken wings. So Rem, Allied and Embargo, the only cars that box for a broken wing, so there you go. They're the only ones that had to box, and they boxed very early. They didn't box into the safety car, so everyone that boxed under the safety car was just for new tyres. They didn't have to box. Safety car is coming in. 11 cars are still running out of 14. Lost a lot, Jay, on turn 2. And we lost Lucky Do at the final corner. And Rabago crashed on the final corner as well, so Rabago was one of the reasons why the safety car got deployed. Which was weird because it was in a 11th position when he crashed. And pretty much only one more car was behind him. And they were about 10-15 seconds behind, so I'm surprised the safety car didn't come out for Lucky Do when the crash was right in front of like 7 cars, but that did for that one. But here we are, we're underway. CVT, C110, sorry, gets a good start. Back of Albini, but still not quite close enough to make a move on round 1 and 2. Also, Vorbeast is on the back of Ericsson. He's going to need to make those softs work right away. Because really, after 3 or 4 laps, they're not going to be. So yeah, you actually made him nervous, then he's made a mistake. So there you go, Vorbeast up into P4. Ericsson seen the car there, and then thought he was still going, but he didn't go for it in the end. Ericsson makes a mistake by going wide to make sure he doesn't catch Vorbeast, even though really Ericsson has to do that. Always wasn't close enough to make that move, really. So that's, we're watching the cars in front. Are you surely you're not going to try and go around that corner while someone's on the back of them? Love watching Quadro on the outside there trying to go for that move. It's worked now though, I think. Looks like it, but is he going to switch him back? He is. So the Alpha Aston Martin's in the lead, into the P2. Guys are fighting back, and there's Quadro on the outside of him. And he's on the outside, oh Jesus Christ. Which Ferrari is going to try and overtake what? Yeah, Quadro is going to try and go on the inside of the Aston Martin of Albini, and then looks like Orbis going to sit there and wait. Orbis going to try on the outside now though. Also, Navadi's also spun the second to last corner, I believe, and Orbis does move up into P3. Quadro is now in P2. Orbis on those softer compound tyres, he's going to need to try and get past Quadro's teammate without costing him a position. Also, there's been a crash. I think there's Navadi. It is Navadi. I don't know if anyone else has spun. Doesn't look like it. There's a bit of a gap though, so I don't know. Rem might have done actually. It's a 3-second gap already. It's a big gap. Shikari has got past Ericsson, I believe. After P5. Ericsson is now in 6th. Orbis has got past Quadro, so they have swapped places. That's no surprise there. The problem is for them is there's a big train behind them, and Aston Martin of Allied is gone. They're going into sector 3. Don't know what that one's called. Oh, I don't know if he's got damage. As Ericsson got damage, and that's another one. I think Shikari's just pushed around. Has he got damage? I don't think. It doesn't look like he has. He's very lucky if he didn't get damage there. I don't know if Shikari's hit him around or if they spun. Either way, Albini has gone all the way to the back now. He's back in 8th position. Rem's just passed him. Navadi, 3-second time penalty. The first time penalty of the session. No, if Albini's got damage, either, I think he has. I think he's got left a right end plate damage. And yep, there goes the Alfa Romeo. So Albini's got no choice now but to box. Harry's got into 8th. Ericsson is dropping some places here. Has he got damage, or is it just those hard tyres he's not having fun with? Yeah, it does look like it's just the hard tyres gone wide there as well. Quadro 3-second time penalty. Someone's DNF, Rem's gone and it's gone at the chicane. Is that going to be a safety car? It is another safety car. Albini, yes, has got damage. Navadi's gone as well. So is Navadi... Did Navadi get caught in that as well? Because Navadi and Rem both went at the same corner. I don't think Navadi was near Rem though, so unless he's tried to avoid him. Ball beast in, so it's a double stack for Ferrari, and that's going to cost Quadro, I think. I think he's going to drop all the way back. I think he's going to drop to about 6th, I think. 5th. So it's going to be 6th. Problem is, was the only thing they could do, they had to box. It's hards to the end now for everybody. Harry hasn't boxed though, he's on hards already, but CVT hasn't boxed, and that's couple mediums. That's another safety car he's predicting. We'll have to find out. Navadi's onto softs, and Allied's onto hards. It's going to be used hards, isn't it? Yeah, Allied's onto 3-lap old hards. Albini's gone onto hards as well. Ericsson's gone onto mediums. He was on hards, that's why he's up to go to mediums for. CVT, the only car that hasn't boxed, and he was the only Haas on the grid, so he had a free pit stop there, like as in no cars were around him, like his teammate in that. He didn't box, so he's going to have to hit another safety car, otherwise his strategy is not going to work. But there's a few incidents here, I can tell you that now. I know at least 4, if they're reported, that is. That's only if they're reported, mind you. But I know at least 4. So, if they're reported, we could have been an interesting week. Safety car will be in at next lap. C110 is out in an 8th position. So does C110 get held up in the pits as well? They must have got stood there with me. There's only one record, so how come C110 is that far back? Did C110 make a mistake here? I'm missing something, because how is C110 so far back? Because he should have been 3rd. Because he's the only car the one was. Oh man, I think I missed C110 spinning on the safety car. Must have got it though. Can't see unless it's the pit stop to go in. Shouldn't have done. So let's have a try. I'm gonna try and have a look and see if it's like it. Either that, or I just wasn't paying attention. I completely missed him spinning on the safety car, which is probably more likely. I don't expect people to drop it on the safety car, see, so I look away and read messages and stuff. And everything. So we'll see and find out. Safety car in his lap. I'm trying to hope this clip actually goes. Before we start on the way, we're about to get on the way though. Yeah, so C110 was in 3rd. So he must have spun. Did he spin on the final corner? Yep. Actually, he spun before that. He spun where the pit entrance is, where they're coming up to now. Spun on this corner here, they're coming up to this left-hander into the right-hander. So he went from 3rd all the way down to 8th. So C110's going to have an interesting race now. And the midfield pack is where all the incidents have happened. Bullbeast has made a mistake. I think Bullbeast has just dropped it, but Liam Shikari has given the place back. He's going to lose another one though to Quadro because of that. And Bullbeast will go back into 3rd. Quadro is now 4. Quadro's gone. Was there instant contact or something? Because he's always a car in a wall. Ericsson, I think Ericsson's in the wall as well. I think Ericsson might have damage as well. Oh, he hasn't. I don't think he's got damage. How the hell's he not got damage? He hit that wall bloody hard. Surely he's got damage. It doesn't look like it. Wow, okay. You're kicking off for turn 1 already. All I know is Bullbeast was in front of Bullbeast 3rd, 4th was Roger, and then Shikari was 5th. And it's Shikari again, that's the 3rd car he's hit. Braking way too late going into corners. Ericsson is now in 10th position. He's not dropping a lot of time to Allied, so I don't think he's got damage. On board with Navadi on those soft tyres against the hard tyres of Albini, and this is for 6th position. 7th position, 6th and 7th. This does help C110 though get up to P5, so he's already gained 3 places. Someone's made a mistake. Whoa! And that was awfully close as well. That car was trying to get out of the way. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, it's not been a good day, and that's another incident. Jesus. Mario is completely in the wrong place at the wrong time there. Quadro is in the fight now between him and the P5. The problem when you get caught and you make a mistake into a corner, it might end up being 3 wide. And there's damage. Allied's gone. Allied's gone. Watch out. Everyone's got through it, I think. Allied's still alive. Again, how? I don't think he's got any front wing left, has he? If he just survives this race, I'll be amazed. And he's just going to pick up some decent points if he can just stay alive. Ericsson and Shikari up P6. Harry, 5-second time penalty for collision with C110, and Harry's got no front wing. I've got a funny thing, Harry spun and he's just been tagged by C110. I think C110's in the pits. Oh no, C110 is, yeah, he is in the pits with no front wing. So is Harry for no front wing. Don't know what happened there. I think one of them might have just spun and he's just come around a corner smack. Ericsson, 3-second time penalty. That's another problem though, is when people... Oh, that's awfully close to the wide the wall there. You make a mistake and just go straight into the wall. C110 onto softs. 12 laps, could probably get to the end. Harry is also, and Allied has also gone to softs. That's the problem though, I mean, when you're in mid-pack, if someone spins and you've just got nowhere to go. And I say, it looked like Harry spun and then C110 hit him. That's what Harry's got a 5-second time penalty for. One of those stupid time penalties where literally you crashed and you got nowhere to go. So no fights on track at the moment. CVT is leading the race, but he's on 10 lap old mediums. If he gets to the end on those tyres, I'll be absolutely amazed. He's going to have to go 22 laps on mediums. I can't see it. I think it's hard. I think the hards only tyre that will get that distance. So there's time penalties for Quadro, Ericsson, Albini and Navardi. I think there's more on track, well, incident penalties coming to other people behind them as well. So basically you've got CVT leads the race, but he's got on the hasn't boxed yet. Well, he has boxed, but he's on 11 lap old mediums now. He's going to go about 22 laps on those mediums, which I just don't think can happen. Ball Beast and Quadro in 2 and 3. Quadro has a 3-second, I believe that was a 3-second he has. I think everyone's got the 6-second. Quadro in 3rd has got a 3-second, but he's going to go to the end. Ericsson's got 6 seconds, but he's on mediums. Ball Beast just picked up another time penalty. He's up to 6 now as well. So he looks like he might still win this race as it stands if CVT doesn't get to the end. And then you've got Ericsson in 4, that's 1.1 seconds behind Quadro, but has 6 seconds. Albini in 5 has got 3 seconds. Navardi in 6 has a 3-second. Navardi's on 5 lap old softs. I don't think he's getting to the end, so he's got to box again. Shikari is going to the end in 7th on hards. C110 in 8, 9 and 10 is Harry and Allied. Allied has just picked up a 3-second time penalty. I think, actually, yeah, it's just 3 seconds. So them 3 cars are going to go to the end. I mean, they're not going to be very happy at the end by the 12 lap old tyres, but they should still be able to get their just. But I think they're very happy. Closest fights on track is Ball Beast and CVT and Ericsson on Quadro. That is now a fight. With 10 laps to go. Time penalties will be out the window for now. C110 fast lap of race 120.162. Maybe another one ain't gonna be very happy, but I think Navardi spun, and I got a funny feeling that Shikari's gone with him. He has, and I think Shikari's got damage. I can't see. No, another one has hit the wall massively, but no damage. Also, does Navardi have damage? Doesn't look like it either. Trying to see. No, it doesn't like it's got damage either, so Navardi and Shikari get away with that. But it means C110 is now right on the gearbox of that. Harry has spun. No damage. Well, okay. He's got damage now. But yeah, Harry's now off the box. Oh, was he say, yeah, there you go. Yes, he's going the right way. I thought he wasn't going the right way for a minute. Right, Ball Beast on the back of P1 of CVT. CVT on 13 lap old mediums. Those mediums are near to be dead now. And also Ericsson is on the back of Quadro. 7 lap old hards against 7 lap old mediums. 9 laps, 16 laps on mediums that Ericsson's going to try and do. It is possible. I mean, mediums die after 13 laps with their top speed. But they technically die. The tyres is 17. And Alfa Romeo has spun of Harry. He's if he can finish. We get points. Let's say top 15 get points. Obviously there's only 10 cars left, so it's still big points. Still looking like 5, 6, 7 points. Can I get lapped here? Yeah. I have to wait there as well. I have to go back here just to make sure that he is actually going to wait there. It might get disqualified. Got to be so careful. Turn around now. Aston Martin just passed him, so he should be alright actually now. Wait, let me go to the other car next to him. There you go. He's gone again. He's going to have to let the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri pass, 6 and 7. And probably the Merc C110 be the best way of doing it. Right, CVT's now run out of ERS as well. So this fight's going to get very interesting soon. Corby's got loads of ERS, well, 50%. Navardi's in the pits on 7 lap holder. Oh, there you go. He's been disqualified, driving the wrong way. This is Navardi's in 9th position, so not really going to hurt him. And there we go, Balby's past CVT up to P1, and that is probably race over. Unless the safety car or anything is deployed now with 8 laps to go. CVT, yes, he's on the faster compound tyres with a 14 lap hold, and they're not getting any match for 8 lap hold hards. Xtreme 3 second time penalty, that's him up to 9 seconds now. CVT really, in my opinion, should be boxing. I think he's going to lose too much if he stays out there, and he'll drop down to 5th, maybe 6th. I mean, actually, no, he'd be 5th. He would come out in 5th. Running set of softs. He might be able to hunt down Albini then. Don't forget, CVT has no time penalties, whereas Quadro, Ericsson, and Albini all have penalties. They all have between 6 and 9 seconds. Saying I think he should have boxed, in my opinion. He might have been able to get a top 3 finish. Instead, I got a funny feeling he might not even get a podium. But once those tyres drop off, they are done. Quadro's made a mistake, and Ericsson's all the back of him now. And the thing is, Quadro's just got to keep Ericsson behind him as long as he can. He's got 6 seconds more of penalties than what Quadro's got. Quadro's got 3, Ericsson has 9. Also, it's all down to Ericsson's tyres as well. The next 3 or 4 laps will be the end of those lifespan of those tyres, pace-wise. Corby's out of DRS now as well of CVT, so CVT is now not going to... Oh, we might actually stay with him. He might get DRS still. Still get DRS? He does still get DRS. Yeah, so CVT can just stay with Balby as long as he can on those DRS. He might be able to try and get it then. Oh, Ericsson's in the pits. Ericsson is boxed. 9 lap old meat. Oh, he's on a new front wing. He must have had damage. There you go then. So that is Ericsson in the pits. So that is one less car out of the way now, and it's a C110 on the back of Shikari, and this shouldn't really be a fight. Let's put C110 into top 6. C110's got faster compound tyres, he's faster driver overall, and he has no time penalties. Shikari doesn't fight him too hard, and there you go, C110 is up to P5. C110... I'll tell you now, C110, will he get within 10 seconds or 3 seconds of Albini in 6 laps? I don't think he will, but that's his mission. He's got to find 13 seconds in 6 laps. I don't see that happening. Not on 6 lap old soft, so he's going to probably have to look for a top 5 finish, which is not going to help Merc at all. But Ferrari need to make up for last week, which they are, at the moment they are doing. At the moment they're looking for a double podium. And that's your leader. He's burned all his ZRS as well. He needs to save that now. He's got a chance now to save that because CVT will not be faster than him now, so he should be able to save that now and just keep it over 25% and just be able to cruise home. In what, 2 laps time, the safety car cannot come out either, so pretty much close to being your own mistake will cost you now. 2 seconds clear of CVT, and he is now starting to pull away quite comfortably on the straights as well. Lights in the pits in P8, he's now 9th, Navadi's just passed him. Navadi, 3-second time penalty for Navadi. Right then, Ericsson has passed Shikari up to P6. And I say he's on a brand new set of softs, so he's going to be charging through. He's got to find, well, yeah, 3 seconds on C110 and pass him by 9 to be in front of him for overall standings, which I can't see that happening unless C110 makes a mistake or boxes. We might be close to everyone actually being done now, as in placement, as in overtaking and stuff, because C110 is 15 seconds. Oh, there you go. C110 is going to box, so we're going to have a little bit of a late charge from him. He's going to go down to 7th, sorry. But he has no time penalties, and we do think there's any penalties coming out after the race to some of the drivers in the top 6. 6-7. Oh, Shikari's also boxed. So there you go then. So it gives C110 a chance. He just drops the 1 position. That's just to his teammate of Ericsson. C110 pretty much has just got to get points. He's got a big lead in the championship, pretty much like Verstappen has in real life. He's got a chance to make a few mistakes and get away with it. I mean, Ericsson's got 9 seconds. All he needs to find is 6.9 seconds, about 7 seconds he needs to find. 4 laps. I mean, it's doable for him, but I've got a funny feeling Ericsson might just lift off and let him have that anyway. We'll see. Not a lot's going to happen now though. I mean, Bullbeast is leading the race, and there's a Red Bull that's spun. Navadi's gone. He's got off track out the way of the Aston Martin, and he should be fine to go back on track now. Should be fine. Has he got damage? Doesn't look like it, but he's back underway. CVT is now 3 seconds behind Bullbeast. Bullbeast still only got 3 seconds. Yeah, so there you go. Then Bullbeast is now clear of CVT on time penalties. It's all down to now 3 laps to go, and if CVT can hold on to those tyres, if he can hold on to those tyres, fair play. But so Quadro's 8 seconds behind him, so what time he can lose because Quadro has time penalties as well. Be amazed that he can get those tyres 22 lap old mediums. Jesus Christ. They've got to be shouting out though, surely. Right, I'll see C110 doing. C110 is on a lap now. I've got a funny feeling he's going to be absolutely flooring it. He's not pulled a lot though on his teammate. He's only pulled 6/10. Problem is his teammate is on 3 lap old softs, so he's not going to be pulling a lot on him. C110 is on a hot lap, so watch this. Thank you, Shannon. And tell Ryan to learn to drive. Crashing on the chicane. God, amateur. The C110, does he improve in his fast lap so far? I presume he still has a fast lap. I think he did have it earlier, so let's have oh no, wrong one. That one. Yes, so C110 does have the fastest lap as it stands. Will he hit the 19s? He does hit the 19s. 19.973 fast lap so far. And I don't think anyone's going to beat that. Bullbeast, how's he doing? He's still in front by 3 seconds, 4.1 now, and Quadro is gaining and gaining quite hard now, 4/10 in his lap. So I've got a funny feeling those mediums are done. Problem is, it's not a track that you can just come to and race now. Well, none of these tracks are anymore. Got to practice on them and have a setup that you're really comfortable with. No TT setup to work here. Well, work on any track on this game. Got to build one that specifically you like. So 7.8 seconds in 2 laps. CVT should have this comfortably, but it's whether his tyres don't go pop. Let's have a look and see how hard he's struggling with the car. Aston Martin of Allied has got in 8th position, but really they're just trying to finish the race now. Yeah, the F1 Manager game makes this one look crap, especially the graphics. Paulby's about to start the final lap in the race in a minute, 3 corners time. CVT is losing time massively now to Quadro, but it ain't gonna matter. As long as his tyres don't literally go pop, he should be fine. 22 laps on mediums though. I bet they're over 98, well I bet they're over 70%. Only 2 cars with no time penalties though, C110 and CVT. And there's the leader. If C110 can find 9 seconds, two more seconds on Ericsson, he'll pass him on penalty countback. Or if Ericsson gets another time penalty, he will pass him there as well. Is whether Ericsson also drops off a little bit of time there, just lets off a little bit, just to let him get past him on time penalties. We'll see. He is championship leader, C110, so he will want to try and get as many points as he possibly can. He has got a big championship lead, but Bullbeast is going to pull that back a little bit by winning the race here, so we'll have to be interesting. Yes, I am. I'm going to go on F1 Manager after this, so I am. Albini 3-second time penalty, so we've got another time penalty now. Not going to make any difference though. Bullbeast crashed in qualifying, started in 8th position, and he is going to win the race. Ferrari will have a 1-3 after last week's not racing, so they'll make up for that Mercedes dominance last week, and they'll go on the dominance themselves. CVT does hold on for 23 lap-old mediums in 2nd. 3rd is Quadro in 3rd. 4 is going to be Albini. 5 is going to be Ericsson. Is it going to be Ericsson? It's not going to be Ericsson, so they do that, I think. Actually, do they not? I don't know. C110 has to find a 10th on the final corner. So no, he doesn't. Ericsson does hold on to P5, and C110 will finish in 6th. 7th will be Shikari. I think on penalties, I can't see now. We'll have a look afterwards. 7th is Shikari. 8th will be Allied, and 9th will be Navadi. Rema crashed out, so did Rabago, so did Lucky Do, and Veloce. Harry got DSQ'd, and Allied is crashed in the wall and dead, but he will be classified as finished, but only in 9th position. So at least he left someone to DNF at the right at the end, but he will be classified as finished. Just waiting for Navadi to cross the line. He's going to have to go past the crash car on the right hand side. It's clear now. Allied gives Navadi a position and an extra championship point. Actually, I think he is from 2. So Navadi, say thank you very much. CVT drive of the day, 100%. From the back of the field, comes 2nd, and with 23 lap-old mediums. Surprised. Indeed. Interesting to know that though, we know they can go the distance now. Right then, so Bullbeast from 8th position wins the race. Second, CVT from 13th comes second. So the 1 and 2 were not even in the top 7. Quadro is the only car that started in the top front 2 rows on the podium, and he's in 3rd. 4 is Albini from 2nd. Ericsson in 5th from 6th. C110 was on pole and has the fast lap of a 19.973, but finishes in 6th because he spun under safety car. That is why he was at the back of the field under safety car. He was in 3rd when he spun, and he would have probably been close to winning this race. Shikari finishes in 7th position. From 11th, 8th is Navadi from 7th after Allied spun on the final corner of the last lap. And he went from 8th to 9th, and Allied is in 9th and 4th. Rem DNF'd in 10th, 11th is Rabago DNF'd as well as Lucky Do, Veloce, and Harry got DSQ'd for trying to turn around. That is EFR done from Australia round number 3, round number 4 on Tuesday and Friday next week at 6 PM, and that will be at Imola. So we're back to Italy. Thank you everybody for watching. Yes, he does, but 100% I know he's not going to, but yeah. Right, thank you everybody for watching EFR from Australia. We'll be back next week for Imola on Tuesday and Friday, 6 PM UK time. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll catch you all next week.